Hey everyone, and welcome to the first episode and series of Restaurant Tycoon 3. We're back on the main channel, or our Roblox channel, and it's been a minute. It's been probably about almost 6 years since the last time I've posted on this channel some Roblox content. But today we are back, and it's something different. We're doing Restaurant Tycoon, and it's Restaurant Tycoon 3, which has just come out recently in the past year or so, and I just started playing it not too long ago. And this is basically what I'm showing you right now is one of my uh, one of the builds that I've started. It's not pretty, I'll tell you that. It looks pretty sloppy, but the whole point of this build is just to earn some money, because the plan for this series is we are going to be building a replication of Hell's Kitchen, the show where Gordon Ramsay plays as the head chef, and he teaches young chefs. I'm sure many of you have heard of it before. It's a great show. This is the perfect place to recreate it because we are in Restaurant Tycoon. But that is the plan for this series that I have started, where we're going to be doing we're going to be building it. We're going to be building it in the next couple of episodes. But right now, this is what we have currently as our restaurant. And yeah, it's something. Don't ask why it is purple. It was a color, and right now I'm just kind of too lazy to change it, and also it costs money. So just this first episode, I just wanted to show you guys around what we have in store. Basically, I put a bunch of tables which can seat about 8 people per table. And the reason why we have all of these 8-person tables is because it is perfect to earn money quickly. The way to make money fast in this game is to have the max amount of tables that can seat people, because they pay the most in terms of tips and the checks at the end of the bill. We have plenty of tables which can seat all 8 people, and then we also have to accommodate the 4-person and 2-person tables, because sometimes you're going to get customers that do not have a minimum of 5 people at these tables, and you end up losing money because you don't get the maximum amount of profit that you can make out of these tables. So that's the whole purpose of making sure we also have 4-person tables, and then over here we do have one 2-person table, but there's also another one all the way over there. So we're making use of that. This is the kitchen. We have plenty of chefs in store here. As you can see, there's nothing holding up the kitchen, which is great. Then they also added baristas in this game, which weren't there in Restaurant Tycoon 2, which I previously played before starting this new series. But that was years ago, and this game has progressed massively. Anyways, let's start off with like a tour of the place. So out here, this is the front of the restaurant. It's terrible looking, It's not pretty. We come inside here. This is the little walkway. It's a pretty decent walkway, and then you have these tables all along the perimeter of the entrance, and then all the way towards the kitchen. This is the kitchen, which I just showed you. We have max stoves over here, and I think we have maximum equipment, which is great for speed with these chefs. There's a little decoration over here, because your rating, which I'll give you a rundown of what the rating is, but the rating is something you need to keep important, so we have some decorations up here. Over here, if I can get over there, these are just, it's an empty room. This is all going to be torn down before starting Hell's Kitchen. As you can see, this is our sign. I did name the restaurant Hell's Kitchen but it did not look like this like 3 days ago. Only recently now it's like a money pit, and I have decided I do not care about how it's gonna look. And then over here we have, well, it's a kind of an outdoorish fountain area because I wasn't really keen on adding more tables and stuff, just due to the fact that it's really not necessary as we have quite a decent amount of tables. Yeah, it would be nice to have more, but I think there's no need since we are going to be tearing everything down in the next probably honestly the next episode. But so the reason I have these fountains is mainly just for the decoration and stuff like that. So these are all, we bought these. You do have to pay for expansion, which I've completely expanded. The ground floor is completely expanded. I just need to buy a second floor, but I think that'll be later on. I don't plan on buying the second floor just now, just since that we haven't started building anything, so there's really no need for that. And then over here, I decided I think it was okay that I should maybe add some more seats. I figured why not? So here's a little bit seating area. I don't know why I don't have a wall here. It's like $20, but I was just lazy, and I think it's easier to walk through too, for me especially, because the wall, then I'd have to go all the way around. Over here is the bathrooms. I should probably put a sign, but I guess you can kind of tell which gender's which. We do equality over here, so we have equal bathrooms on each side, which is nice. And that's pretty much what's in this restaurant to offer. So the plan is to incorporate the Hell's Kitchen restaurant and try to do a somewhat decent recreation of it. I'm sure it's not going to be 100% as accurate as I want it to be, but it's also going to be something that, is just something fun to do since I haven't played this game in a minute. Other than that, that's pretty much what we have to offer in my restaurant. If you're interested in how to make money quickly, making your restaurant pretty is not going to be your number one priority for that. So that's the reason everything looks so sloppy, but in the end it's going to pay off because we're going to have plenty of money to spend before we start our build, because we don't want to be halfway through our build and then realize we are not going to complete it, and then suddenly we're going to have a half-finished restaurant where we're going to be struggling to probably have the same amount of money in return as we're making right now. This is my first video back, so bear with me if this is kind of a boring introduction. I'm kind of learning what to do and how to kind of record, because it's very different. Thanks for watching this video. Part 2 should be out shortly.